The world's best skiers are headed to a town you've probably never even heard of. And no, it's not in the Alps, not even in the Rockies. It's hidden in Japan's northern island.
Niseko.
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 But why? What makes this place so special? Stick around, because what I found here changed everything I thought I knew about skiing. After 5 years skiing in Niseko, I've learned the best powder runs, the hidden spots, and the perfect way to end a ski day with ramen in hand. But here's the thing. This winter paradise is about to change in ways few people realize. And if you're thinking of visiting, there's something you need to know about its future. At first, all the buzz surrounding Niseko seemed like another marketing ploy.
I love Niseko. Niseko sugoi.
A catchy way to lure skiing enthusiasts to Japan.
Prep for powder. If you're gonna travel all the way to Japan to get this world-famous powder.
Come on, I've braved the slopes of Colorado and the Alps. Surely they had shown me all there is to experience. But then, I arrived in Niseko, and everything changed. As soon as my skis dug into the snow, I realized I was touching something extraordinary. So, what sets Niseko apart? It's not just blind luck. It's a scientific wonder of 2 words. Siberian winds. These cold, dry gusts travel from Russia, sweep across the Sea of Japan, and pick up moisture before meeting Niseko. The result? A relentless cascade of light, fluffy snow. A powder so ethereal, you can't even form it into a snowball. They call it champagne powder, and trust me, it lives up to the name. It refreshes itself like clockwork every single night. For my fellow snow enthusiasts, here's some jaw-dropping data. Niseko receives an astonishing 600 inches of snow each season. That's about 15 meters.
Northern Hokkaido received record snowfall on February 4th.
The mountain might only top out at just above 1,300 meters, or about 4,300 feet, but with this snow volume, height becomes meaningless. When it comes to skiing in Niseko, you'll be spoiled by choices, but we'll get into the specifics soon. First, let's tackle the journey to this snow-laden haven. It's not as simple as grabbing a plane ticket and landing at the slope's doorstep. Niseko is a bit of a trek, but this challenge is also a saving grace. It keeps the crowds at bay, at least for now. Here's the deal with Niseko. Its remoteness is precisely what adds to its allure. You can't just step off a plane and instantly find yourself on the slopes, but that's actually the beauty of it. If it were that easy, Niseko would be crawling with tourists. Make a wrong move and you're stuck at an airport, but navigate it right and you'll be slicing through untouched powder by the afternoon. So, here's how to get it right. Most international travelers start their journey with a flight into Japan, often landing in one of the major hubs. Ideally, start your journey by flying into Tokyo. Haneda is your best bet, or Osaka, and then hop on a domestic flight to Sapporo's new Chitose Airport. However, if you can catch a direct flight to Sapporo's new Chitose Airport, grab it without hesitation. Snagging a morning flight is key. It helps you dodge those evening snowstorms and make the most of your ski time. For the final leg of the journey, you've got a few options. Option 1, take a direct bus from New Chitose to Niseko. It's a straightforward and pretty hassle-free trip, just 3 hours with a delightful pit stop at Mushroom Kingdom for snacks. But be sure to book in advance. Option 2 is to opt for the scenic train route. Start with the JR Rapid to Otaru, transfer to Kuchan, and enjoy the stunning views as you travel. Option 3, go for a private car. It's the luxury option and definitely more comfortable, but it'll cost you around 30 to 40,000 Japanese yen or more. Again, make arrangements in advance to ensure a smooth ride. Now that you've arrived, it's time to choose your home base and elevate your Niseko experience to unforgettable heights. Let's dive into the perfect accommodations that suit your style and needs. Picking the right spot is essential because a poor choice could leave you wide awake from the noise of partygoers when you want some peace, or feeling isolated when you're ready to dive into the nightlife and dining scene. So, with that in mind, let's explore some options. First on the list is Grand Hirafu, ideal if you're hunting for the classic Niseko experience. It's the heartbeat of the area, buzzing with the best après-ski, vibrant dining scenes, and ski-in, ski-out accommodations. If your aim is to ski by day and party by night, Grand Hirafu is your playground. Want to indulge? Mua Niseko is the epitome of luxury. Imagine lavish suites, infinity onsens, and Michelin-starred dining. It's where skiing meets a touch of James Bond-style sophistication. For those who value comfort, convenience, and great value, M Hotel delivers. Located in the heart of Hirafu, just minutes from the slopes, it offers cozy rooms, free Wi-Fi, a gym, and secure ski storage, perfect for a hassle-free stay in Niseko. Then there's Niseko Village, which strikes a balance between luxury and a family-friendly atmosphere. It's less hectic than Hirafu, ideal for families or couples wanting a refined yet tranquil escape. The Hilton Niseko Village offers a classic resort feel with a huge onsen and direct gondola access, perfect for kids, albeit slightly dated. Meanwhile, the Ritz-Carlton Reserve elevates privacy and luxury with personalized service and exclusive rooms, each boasting a private onsen. For prime skiing with a hint of solitude, Hanazono is the place to be. With fewer crowds, you can carve the first tracks and enjoy gourmet après on the slopes. The Park Hyatt Niseko Hanazono shines as a 5-star retreat with grand suites and exquisite cuisine. Lastly, Moiwa is a haven for hardcore powder enthusiasts, focused purely on the snow rather than the scene. Consider Moiwa Lodge for its budget-friendly vibe and proximity to the lifts, ideal for those whose joy is measured in fresh tracks. Yet, if you're looking for something a bit more upscale, the charmingly secluded One Niseko Resort Towers offers fantastic onsens and ski-in, ski-out access. By now, you've likely chosen your perfect spot. It's time to hit the slopes and dive into Niseko's legendary powder. Next, I'll show you how to ski like a local, sneak past lift lines, and score the best runs before the crowds. Alright, let's dive into ski passes, because choosing the wrong one could mean shelling out extra cash for stuff you won't even use. First up, we've got the Niseko United All-Mountain Pass, a must-have for thrill seekers. This pass unlocks the gates to all 4 resorts: Grand Hirafu, Hanazono, Niseko Village, and Anupuri. If you're an advanced skier or snowboarder looking to fully immerse yourself in everything Niseko has to offer, this is your golden ticket.
It's a golden ticket.
It grants complete access to every lift, gondola, and those exhilarating backcountry gates. Plus, you get night skiing in Hirafu, which isn't just any skiing, it's an outright essential experience. But maybe you're not planning to hit every slope. If you're a beginner or looking to save a bit, the Grand Hirafu and Hanazono Pass could be your best bet. It covers 60% of Niseko United's vast terrain, giving you plenty of pistes to enjoy without overspending. You still get access to high-quality lifts and terrains, particularly in Hanazono, where thrill seekers can unleash their hunger on jumps and rails. Here's a pro tip: buy your passes online in advance to save some yen, and always check the weather beforehand. Strong winds can halt upper lifts, making that pricey pass feel like a regrettable choice. Now, let's talk ski lessons and equipment rentals, crucial for both newbies and seasoned folks looking to refine their skills. Think of it as an investment in a hassle-free adventure. 2 of the top spots for this are Rhythm Japan, the largest ski school in Niseko famed for top-notch instructors and easy rental processes, and Go Snow, the official ski school of Grand Hirafu, which is excellent for beginners given its prime location right at the base. A wise move would be to book morning lessons, allowing you to perfect new skills on the less crowded afternoon slopes. But make sure to pre-book during peak seasons to guarantee a spot. As for gear, you'll find nearly everything available for rent, but if you forget something essential, picking it up in Sapporo or Kuchan is much more wallet-friendly than buying it in Hirafu. So, with your passes, lessons, and gear locked and loaded, you're almost ready for the highlight: skiing Niseko like a true local. But first, there's something important that you need to know. Niseko is on the brink of a transformation, and if you hope to soak in its current charm, your window of opportunity is closing. Right now, Niseko is like a hidden treasure, but that's changing fast. The charm, the ski lines, and even the prices are all inevitably gearing up for a shift. So, what's the big catalyst behind this? It's one word. Shinkansen. The Hokkaido Shinkansen extension is about to connect with Kuchan, and this is a complete game changer. At present, getting to Niseko from Tokyo is a marathon over 7 hours long, involving a plane ride, a bus, and a bit of patience. But with the Shinkansen, it'll shrink to just 4.5 hours, putting Niseko within easy reach for those Japanese weekend warriors from Tokyo. This means more domestic visitors, increased demand, and yes, prepare for an upswing in land values in Kuchan and Hirafu. Then there's the luxury real estate boom turning Niseko into Asia's Aspen. With the Park Hyatt already attracting high-end travelers and the Ritz-Carlton Reserve raising the bar for exclusivity, the stakes are getting higher. Not to mention, Aman Niseko and Capella Niseko are set to enter the scene, drawing in the ultra-wealthy. Meanwhile, lifestyle brands like Moxie are dropping in, promising that Niseko won't just be a playground for billionaires. Affordable options are coming too, but here's the crux. As Niseko evolves, so will the price. If you wish to experience it before it parallels Japan's Aspen, the time is now. With more visitors arriving to catch this wave of change, you might think the slopes are the only stories this place has to tell. But trust me, just beyond the bustling scene lies something that remains timeless, a hidden realm where Niseko's true essence awaits. Alright, let's dive into Niseko's backcountry. If you think the groomed runs are exhilarating, just wait until you step beyond the gates. This is where Niseko truly earns its legendary reputation. We're talking about powder that's not just any ordinary snow. The beauty of Niseko is that backcountry skiing is surprisingly accessible for these here. There are 11 official backcountry gates, each offering a unique adventure. Are you ready to go backcountry skiing? Dip your toes at Gate 5 in Hanazono. Think of it as backcountry with training wheels. Easy access, gentle slopes, and just the right amount of thrill to make you feel like a powder-chasing pro. Ready to raise the stakes after that? Head to Gate 7 at Anupuri or Esawa. There's no need for a grueling hike, just a direct plunge into open, rolling terrain with fewer trees, allowing you to focus on floating through the powder without weaving through branches like you're in a winter-themed video game. Then, for the seasoned adventurers, Gate 3 at Hirafu Peak awaits. But here's the deal. You have to earn it. A 20 to 30 minute trek through fierce wind and snow will test your endurance. Your legs will tire, and you'll second guess your decisions. But once you drop in, you'll find yourself in a deep, steep powder bowl that feels plucked straight from a ski movie. Lastly, let me tell you about Gate 11, Mizuno no Sawa. It's not just a ski run, it's a proving ground for the bold. Imagine steep, avalanche-prone terrain where every turn feels like a leap of faith. This isn't for the faint-hearted, but nail it and you'll earn bragging rights for life. All this is fun, but never forget, backcountry skiing is serious business. There are no patrols, no guaranteed rescues if you find yourself stuck. Always check the Niseko Avalanche Report and never venture out without a beacon, probe, shovel, and crucially, a solid crew or a guide. Fresh tracks are magical, but only if you live to tell the tale. As you venture off-piste and carve through Niseko's famed powder, there's something you might have overlooked. Sure, Niseko is a winter wonderland captivating the hearts of skiers, but it doesn't pack up when the snow begins to melt. Are you ready to see Niseko in a different light? Imagine wrapping up a day on the slopes, then jetting to Tokyo, Kyoto, or Sapporo to bask in the soft glow of peak cherry blossom season. A visit in March or April unlocks this unique experience, a well-kept secret that many have yet to discover. And if you think Niseko loses its magic post-ski season, think again. When the powder settles, Niseko emerges anew, unveiling a summer paradise that's equally spellbinding. The snow gives way to rolling seas of green beneath vast blue skies, all wrapped in a peaceful quietude. It's like stumbling into a hidden chapter of a beloved book. If you're still craving an adrenaline shot, then the mountain biking trails on Mount Annupuri offer unparalleled thrills. Fancy a round of golf? The championship courses with vistas of Mount Yote might just tempt you into considering a more permanent stay. Or lift off in a hot air balloon for a sunrise view that promises to take your breath away. And here's the ace up Niseko's sleeve. Summer here is tranquil and surprisingly budget-friendly. The bustling winter crowds disappear, resort prices drop, and suddenly you have an exclusive mountain retreat all to yourself at a fraction of the usual cost. It's like finding a world-class destination, paused in anticipation, waiting for you to discover it. Niseko isn't just a ski destination. It's a moment in time. The Shinkansen is coming, the resorts are expanding, and the secret is slipping out. So, are you ready to make your mark on Niseko before the world does? Drop your questions below. I've got some tips to help you turn this dream into reality, and I'll answer as many as I can. Thanks for watching, mata ne, and I'll see you in the next one.